how to start a project. Paano nga ba mag-umpisa ng project? So first, it's kick-off meeting. So if your project is mostly sa SM, but because of most of my projects are SM retail projects, so step 1, what you do is a kick-off meeting. Kick-off meeting meaning you will have a meeting with a pre-con meeting with the mall and together with the client kung ano yung magiging concept ng buong store or magiging overall look ng store nila. So that is kick-off meeting. Step 1. When I was doing H&M project, so what we do, we send them we send to the mall the overall look of H&M, kung ano yung brand, kung ano yung magiging merchandise niya. So nandun na lahat. So kung ano yung mga words niya, so nandun na. So step 3 is, of course, is the quotation. So the quotation, usually that is the total project cost. So depende kung ano yung concept ng store. So may mga store na nagre-range ng 20 per square, or meron din nagre-range ng 30 per square, depende sa brand. So if you're doing some high-end brands or medium range lang yan or gadget store, so it depends kung ano yung merchandise, ano yung concept ng shop na gagawin mo or product na gagawin mo. So step 4 is, of course, you need to have a contract. Contract meaning contract between the contractor and the client in order to avoid any dispute in case the contractor nilayasan yung project or si client hindi siya nagbayad. So these are very important measures para to protect both sides. So step 5 is the permits. So sa permits, so first is of course a building permit. So building permits usually depende sa municipality. So each municipality, they have sometimes different criteria or different na alam mo na sa Pilipinas, Quezon City, Marikina, or depende, iba-iba. So, but of course, the basics are, of course, you should have the drawing signed and sealed by engineers and architects, and these contracts, and any certificates from barangay clearance, whatsoever. So, those are the basic lang naman. So, step 6, of course, once we finalize everything, meron ka ng contract, meron ka ng permits. So, step 5, of course, is nandun na yung magpro-procure ka na ng materials mo. So, bibili ka na kung ano yung kailangan mo ng gypsum board, kailangan mo ng studs, kailangan mo ng tiles, kailangan mo ng mga electrical conduits, mga ganun. So, those are the things that you need to consider. Gagawa ka ng actual project cost. So, procurement stage. So, step 6 is, of course, the execution stage. Hindi pala. Mobilization stage, sorry. So, mobilization stage, of course, for example, your target na opening of the project is September 30, for example, and the project duration is 30 days long. So you need to start September 1. So that is the first day of the project, the mobilization stage. In mobilization stage naman, so kailangan mo mag-deliver sa site ng mga scaffolding mo, mga ladders, mga power tools, mga startup na gagamitin mo for the projects. So, anong stage na ba ako? So, that's the mobilization. And the next stage is the execution stage. So, sa execution stage, so, nandiyan na yung kailangan mo pa rin gumawa ng project plan mo dyan. So, kung ano yung uunahin mo, uunahin ko ba ang mga ceiling, unahin ko ba ang walls, unahin ko ba ang flooring. So what we're talking about is about a retail project. A retail project naman pinag-uusapan po natin. So that's how we start. So for me, usually I start with the wall, the perimeter wall. Kasi, kailangan, which is simultaneous. So, while I'm doing the perimeter wall, some of my suppliers are already doing the ducting works, the electrical works. So, yun yung mga sabay, kumbaga, sabay. So, kasi hindi mo pwedeng pagsabayan si flooring at saka si ceiling, mag-jumble yan, magrarambulan sila. So, once you started from the ceiling, then patapusin mo muna, then do the flooring. Which is me, sometimes, pinagsasabay ko ang wall and the ceiling, like the perimeter wall. So, kailangan ko mag-double walling, yun yung ginagawa ko na habang may nagsisiling works na. So, that's the execution stage. And the next stage is the turnover stage. So, once you finish your project in this duration, so sa mga mall projects that I'm doing, usually we have final inspection. So, the mall admin, the mall engineers will do the punch list, kung ano ba yung, kung nagawa mo ba yung mga, kung ano yung nasa guidelines nila, because you cannot just construct na kung ano lang naisip mo na ilalagay dyan, because they have their own guidelines, like what are the electrical conduits, what are the color coding, kung ano yung mga panel boards na kailangan mong gamitin. So they have their own guidelines na kailangan mong sundin, kung fire retardant ba yung mga ginamit mong mga materials to construct the project. So, yun. So nag-turnover ka na, then the next is nag-punch list ka. So, sa punch listing, so, aside sa punch list mo kay SM, you need to have the punch list din kay client. So, si client, mostly, aesthetic lang naman ang kanyang concern. So, titingnan niya kung may mga pintura bang kailangang i-repaint, or may mga walls na kailangang i-repaint, yung finishes ng mga furniture, gano'n, di niya gusto. So, yun yung mga kailangan mong erase, kailangan i-settle kay client. So, those are the 10 stages for building retail projects or fit-out projects sa mga mall, or pwede rin yan i-apply po natin sa any construction. So, yun lang naman yung mga basic steps. So, each step, i-discuss po natin one by one once madala ko kayo sa sites. Because once we are on site, we will discuss to you kung ano yung mga kailangan, kung anong stage na ba yun, kung ano yung mga kailangan gawin. So, stay with me. Thank you.